Okay, it says I'm live. I don't believe it, but having one of them days that, yeah. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, my chat's working now. That's a plus. I am live. That's a plus. I just don't know if everybody got the live thing. uh, have you ever had one of them mornings? I have. Have you ever had one? Okay. Have been busy on the layout. Um, More or less just wiring, dropping feeders and everything like that. They, it's wild that 300 people wanted to see me. And that kind of flips me out. Okay, why ain't that working now? I'm having all kind of difficulty. Okay, it's 12:10. As you can see, I have added this one and these back two. Well, I think it was these two to the tanker. Oh, pushed too far. I am going to get more of these black ones here for the refinery. But as everybody has been waiting for, they what's underneath here? Huh? I don't know. Do you know? Well, if y'all knew, you wouldn't be here, huh? This is going to be going on the layout. See, there is something underneath there. Exactly where, I kind of have an idea where it's going to go, but we don't know. But with no more further ado, this is what's underneath the pallet. Plastic! Okay, all these parts have been washed and cleaned that you see here. There's the fuses that's what I was looking for yesterday. Okay. Everything's been washed. Everything has been cleaned as far as the edges that I'm going to do today. That is the Medusa Cement Company. It won't be used as a cement company. Because I have plans with it. Which is coming up on a later date as a surprise. But as you can tell, all my edges are clean. Um, you have a total of 4 centers that go in the center of the, and you have 2 ends. This is the bottom, of course, this is the top. These are the roof, the front wall, the side walls. Oh, come on. Okay. That everybody can see. Let's start putting this thing together. The part I'm going to concentrate on today is the silos, because I want to get them built, primered, and white styrene. Now what I went and done is I pre-fitted all these, and I'm laying on an even table to where my seams will line up, and I don't have no gap, I hope. I did have, I don't know how good these are going to hold or even if they will work, but once I get it glued, I'm kind of going to go like that. And let's see if it will work. I should be able to stand this up. Yeah, I don't see no light through it, so that will work. I am using Model Masters cement on this. Come on. Come on out. And my nozzle got clogged. Okay. Then we will go to the backup plan. The original bottle that I started with. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's one there. I like doing one at a time and get it dried, that way your seal's good. And then I'll turn it around and do the opposite sides here. How you doing, Brother Joe? Hey, your package was sent out today. You might want to open it and just look at it, because I sent you something a little special extra that I hope you can use, and I hope that you have used. I want to congratulate Jack for getting his CTI up and running. And that way he can get it figured out and show us. because he's got a different setup going on his CTI that I've never heard of before. Two different units working together. But he did it. He got it working. I had the wife stop today and pick up some colors for me that I want to paint this. And I hope well, I gotta let the cat out of the bag, dang it. This is not going to be used as a concrete company, okay? Although it says concrete. This is going to be part of Joe's Sugar Products. Where he has his, I know I have a silo load over there with his buildings, but it just ain't big enough. You know, it just ain't. So this, what is set up right now is going to be for the shipping of material to other companies across the United States. This is where the box cars, the tanker or grain car silos will load and unload, will load product to be shipped. What I have in my mind is this is where the product's going to be made. If that makes sense. It took a minute for me to get it how I want it. You know what I'm saying? But I am going to have a refinery as far as where I'm sitting at right now. This is going to be the refinery area. That way, I know I had another clip. We'll get good grip on all of them. Because when Joe starts making the $1 million businesses and everything, you know, he gotta have some place to park all of his tankers and everything, his box cars, and you know, and it was an omen that I built this for Joe because of this sign. I know. That sign right there. Joe's Sugar Products. But that way, yeah, she does. I got a couple more in the back room that I've turned in, you know, backwards and used this end for the clip. Hey Rick, how you doing, brother? Thank you for stopping in. I had so much technical difficulty this morning. I tried going with YouTube Live. Wouldn't pick up my camera. So I went into my settings to see if it was recognized. It recognized my camera. I said, okay, I don't have time for this, so I went with OBS. Okay, well, I got OBS to work, but it didn't recognize my chat. It was like, come on, people. So I shut down my laptop, shut down everything, rebooted, and YouTube Live still would not recognize my camera. So I said, okay, OBS, let's try you. Well, it's recognizing my chat. Hey Randall, how you doing, brother? It's recognizing my chat. It's recognizing everything now. At 12 o'clock when I went live, it was like, oh no. I'm drinking my coffee. If you're ever in West Virginia, you got to stop there. Babcock State Park. If you're ever in, I'd say the northern panhandle, up in the corner up there by the bridge and all that stuff. We went up there for a honeymoon. But like I said, I have cleaned all these, prepped them all, and no shine through. Rock. I will set this off to the side and let it finish tacking up and drying on a flat surface. I had a little brain fart that helped out. I had I think it's 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch block, and I got some of that tacky sandpaper and I just wrapped around it. It's nice for, you know, following the edges down. I've got a couple of these somewhere. But as far as the silos go, I will be doing a weathering on them. For the first couple days, they're going to look brand new. And that way I can build a platform that these got to go on. Between your layout and Jack's layout, you've built some serious silos, Joe. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good at all. For some reason this wants to slide. There we go. Okay. Let that tack up for a minute. Yeah, like your silos over here. That's the smartest thing to do. You know, use PVC pipe. Cheap. Real cheap. But as far as this goes, I'm hoping. Good. I'm glad. Joe, I got a question for you. Oh, where did I set it? Okay, now, this is the part that goes around the silos for the roof, right? What the heck is this? I mean, that's the number 7 they call for it, but they do not show anywhere on the instructions where this thing goes or what it's for. I figure it's for the conveyor that surfaces. That, you know, you can either or, you can block it and do a 2-part like that, or run it straight up. I haven't figured that out yet. Kind of got me puzzled because there's nowhere on the instructions I have an MTH. Matter of fact, this engine right here, that's wild. This engine right here is an MTH. I have tried every way known to read the decoder in that thing. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Okay. Thank you, Joe. Oh, wow. They do show it. Gosh. But I know this runs on 03. I've tried using MTHs as programmer. I've tried JMRI. I've tried my DS61, and it won't read that decoder. So when I save up my pennies, I am going to buy another decoder and put in it. Because I've done research. I mean, they're good engines, but that's one of the downfalls of an MTH. And now that Scale Trains have bought them, I'm gonna get a hold of them and see what they think I should do, which they'll tell me to buy one of their decoders. And reinstall another decoder, because it's frustrating. I mean, it is frustrating. I've got to turn that volume down just a little bit, because I just pegged out. And I forget the mic's right here. Okay, now those are drying. I can set them right there and let them dry. Bring the main piece that I just did back over. Yeah, no light through that seam. I like that. That's perfect. Okay. Now these end caps go like so. Just like that. But I found out it's, if you stand it up like so, okay, bingo. What I put the bottom at, and use the bottom as a guide to help you stand them up. like so. I don't know why I just don't glue that there, because it's all going the same color. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue them. Come on, get up in there. There you go. If I can get a hold of it. It's crazy. I mean, you would think that they would make, you know, a little bit easier job as far as their programming went. I mean, you can put any kind of track you want, engine on you want on that. Oh, come on, get on there. Get on there. I know I cleared that. Ooh, don't do that. But they, I will be getting a hold of somebody at Scale Trains to figure out what's up with this, what their plans are for these engines that they have inquired through MTH when they bought them out. And that way, I love that engine, man. It's sweet. Got a good sound to it. Easy to control. As far as, I mean, everything about it. But the one thing that does suck is trying to switch it from 03 Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I did pick up a tube of Teslas. Come on. And when I went up to the hobby shop last month, I got this. And I've always done that with my models. Force it down in them cracks. I got that, and I was able to pick up. Now you cannot buy this around here in Logan. You cannot find this at Walmart, nowhere. You buy it online, you gotta pay all that chemical stuff. And I did find some of my putty at my hobby shop. But yeah, I haven't seen Tessla's glue in years, dude. I mean years. It's sad for what people are actually using it for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm smelling? Can you hear what the rock is smoking? But I am I love building models. I might have to bring my models collection in here and show y'all. I mean, I just don't put a model together. I'm like you all, I just go nuts and you do it. And I do recommend that you use a vented room when you're using this glue. Because if not, woo! Oreo, you are not coming in. No. It's up in Teays Valley, West Virginia. It's called Teays Valley's Hobby Shop. On one side of the store they have all the stuff that you need for your floral arrangements, your styrofoam balls and all that stuff. It is getting hard to find. And on the other side is where they do ZOHO, these remote control helicopters, dirt bikes, racing off-road vehicles with the Cox airplane engine in them. I'll post a link in my page. That way you can check it out. And he does ship as far as the products they do. The gentleman that does the bodies on them cars, he hand paints them all, and I mean, the dude is good. And no, I haven't forgot about these two. Whoa. I need to bring that in a little bit. And I mean, the dude is good. He, I just want to tack this. He has a scale car. Does a 196 miles scale speed. It flips me out. Yes, I will be using static grass. I will be borrowing Wild Bill's Adventures tree making skills. Plus I'll be buying some trees because on that mountain right there, you're talking 300-400 trees. Now that is a it's 90 scale feet. No, I forget what it was. $95. It's 155 scale feet tall, and it is 8 feet long. As far as the length, actual length is 8 feet. That will probably be the only big mountain that I make on this layout. This side of the thing was, when I first started this side of the layout, this was just going to be photographics, as far as taking pictures, rail fanning, and everything like that. But then I thought, nah. So the layout originally started, well, right here where this line is, that way towards the mountain. I added on a foot, which gives me a lot more room. You're not coming in, Oreo, to do what I want to do right here now. With the refinery. I'll be right back. I got a little 4-legged animal I got to take care of. I'm not going to hurt her. She's my baby. Okay, I'm back. That way, I have room to do what I want to do on this refinery area, which is going to be fun. Now I want to tack this side just enough to hold it. And I mean, I have the room to do what I want to do, so I'm going to use it. I literally still have 8 feet in between the two benches, because they're 2 feet wide. Well, except for this one, it's 3 feet now. I don't know if I'm gonna put one big peninsula in or a bunch of little mini peninsulas, because I could probably get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little mini peninsulas to put industries on, and still have a nice walk room to circulate around. So that's what I'm hoping for. I need to get them little needle or them little tubes for that. I should have caught some of them when I was up there. Helps you create your, yes, that stuff's already drying up, rock. That way I have a lot more area for industries instead of having just one big peninsula, which I could do, you know. What, I could go 3.5 foot wide by 11 feet. Because, like I said, the one wall where Joe's sugar products are being made, that's an 18-foot wall. I don't know why I'm worrying about this right now, because when I put the side caps on, it'll take care of that. Now this is ready. Check for leaks. Man, I wish y'all could see that. There is no sunlight coming through that seam. But I purchased this putty because I do not like cracks unless it's a man-made crack. Oh, I bet it is, brother. But dang, I'll tell you what, if I had the room, I'd do O-scale. I would. I mean, I don't know, because I know it's the buildings. The buildings are bigger, so they have to be more detailed fine. You know, with us, they can get away with these little bit of an imperfection, but on O-scale and, you know, it's like, it has to be perfect if they want to sell their product. Because I watch a lot of O-scale, a lot of N-scale. What is it? HO3, HO30? Whatever one of Wild Bill does, Adventures. Yeah, see, that's going to line up perfect. That way, you get a lot of good ideas from other modelers, you know? Oh, I missed a little corner. I'm glad I caught that. And that's what's nice about this little wooden block does corners. Beautiful. I thought that looked kind of funny, but I wasn't going to do nothing until I got to this point. Okay, those are all clear. Now once I primer this and paint it, get the weight out of the way, dummy. Man, that just fits so sweet. Yeah, it drives the wife nuts when I do something, because if it ain't done right, man, I'm not a perfectionist. I'm a long way from a perfectionist, but it drives me crazy. Okay, let's see if them ends line up before I set it together. Receiving. Okay, cool. I've always been that way. I don't know why. I'm gonna tack this one end and then work my way down with the glue.
Man,
Yeah, baby.
sorry to interrupt. I'm going to Man with Sissy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give Oreo to Xander to babysit. So tell me when you're done.
Okay, baby. I don't know if y'all have heard of the news in this area, but this house in Man was literally taken off its foundation by a mudslide. Why they were home. Oh yeah, no doubt. That's what I'm going to do, Roy. Thank you for coming in. It literally took the house and moved it 3 feet when this mountain come in. They were home. One little girl slept through it all. She figured it was just the train going by. They all had to go to the hospital. Nobody was seriously hurt. They all had little bumps on their head. Yeah, no doubt. It buckled this house. If you go on the website, Man, West Virginia, they've got pictures of it posted. I mean, the whole side of this 3,000-foot mountain come in on this house. And I'm not exaggerating either. These mountains around here ain't no joke. They look all nice and pretty when they got trees on them and stuff. You know, they look like you can climb them and all that. I can guarantee you they are straight up and down. If you want to go hunting in West Virginia, be prepared to do some mountain climbing. Now I will take and glue this end and tack it. But a friend of ours lives next door, and she thought it was also a train, you know, coming through the bottom. And a sheriff was driving by doing his routine, and just happened to come across it. I mean, it happened that quick. But thank God nobody was hurt. Nobody got killed. And now the coal mine's got to buy them a new house. Because they found out that it was a mine shaft, excuse me, a mine shaft, a vent shaft they call it. I'm using this Tesla's or Model Masters to tack it, and then to permanently seal the inside I'm using Tesla's old style. Hey dudes, look at this. Look what's on the side of that. I don't know if y'all can read that, but that's reads Rust-Oleum Corporation. Huh. Maybe Rust-Oleum bought Tesla's out. There is some beautiful scenery. There is no lie. How many times, Roy, have you been through the tunnels? And they're in Virginia. I couldn't tell you what they cost now. And you can't walk through them. We found that out. We found that out the hard way. Yeah, it kind of flipped me out when I just read that Tesla. It's got Tesla's name, but it's Rust-Oleum, Illinois. Rust-Oleum Corporation. That's pretty cool to know. And now we know the rest of the story. They found out that it was a mine shaft vent. Hey Wig, how you doing, brother? That because we've had rain here for 7 days straight. You can imagine what my grass looks like, Joe. Anybody got goats I can borrow? But they, yeah, I can't. I can't comprehend that either, dude. And it looks like some of the houses had to be life lighted up there and set. I mean, some of the trailers that you see on the side of the mountain, it's like, how in the world did they get that up there? How? That had to be a very good driver on the equipment, because like I said, these mountains here, the trees hide a lot of things as far as the straight up and down part. That's why I like West Virginia in late fall, where there's no leaves and you can see the terrain. Hey Mystic, how you doing, brother? Glad you could stop in. Ooh, don't do that. So the coal mine found out that the water come from one of their vents that overfilled, so the inside of the mountain is nothing but water. Literally like a big old glass. And the vent couldn't hold the pressure, so it let go. Kind of flipped me out. Because usually when we sealed up a coal mine, we sealed it up. They call that reclaiming. Oh yeah, you ain't lying about the moonshine. I've got a couple old buddies that have their Papol's recipe. And I'm not talking this apple and cinnamon and fruit punch tasting. I'm talking about smooth till it hits your belly moonshine. When you can take a swig of moonshine and it tastes good, and when it hits your belly and lights you up, and I'm not talking about getting you sick lit up, I'm talking about getting you drunk off of one shot. Good stuff. Whew. My sister, well, I don't drink, my sister come down here on a vacation, and I took her to a couple of buddies' houses and went four-wheeling and all that good stuff. And she hit that moonshine, and she says, that's pretty good. And then it hit her belly. I'm blind! I can't see! Open your eyes, sis. But they, good stuff. I mean, they, manufactured here in the good old US of A. Like I said, do this in a very well vent area. I've got a fan running in the behind me. And what I'm doing with this stick is I'm pushing it and getting it to grab a hold. Boy, that stuff's wicked. It's definitely, has definitely not lost its oomph as far as the smell. Old Tesla paint. Good stuff. Wrong one. I'm afraid to move this because I'm afraid that I'm going to lose my camera. Because it's like you're right up on top of me and I don't, that's a bad view. Yeah, exactly. Oh, the good old moonshine. Of course, sometimes you get moonshine that tastes like ethanol. And that's kind of scary. Okay, receiving in. They, whiskey or moonshine shouldn't make you go, ew, or give you that gasoline taste. Moonshine's supposed to be smooth and light you up when it hits your belly. Oh, don't do that. I want nothing on the outside. Oop, almost forgot. Almost forgot. Now they, what cracks me up is that movie Moonshiners. That right there, that's government moonshine. Because moonshine's still illegal to make. Oh, I see a seam. No light though, but I do see a seam I don't like. They, I'm hoping to get my other camera working better, because, like I said, that sucked going on, and having definitely difficult this morning. Okay. Yeah, see, I'll have to use a fill in that, but that's smooth. I just didn't. No, boom, 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 light. Nowhere in that. But I feel that's one thing, because see, I knew that's why I bought that, the putty. I hear you. Excuse me. Okay, receiving, there you go. Nope, wrong one first. They, now I've heard people say that they could put the moonshine in their four-wheelers to get home, you know what I'm saying, but can you imagine what that'd do to your valves? It'd clean the hell out of your carburetor, that's for sure, but it would definitely trash your valves. Okay. Yeah, Joe, I'm glad I seen that where you said that fit down there. Because I was definitely lost on that part. But it does make sense, they need a base, huh? Oh, don't you dare. That would make a big boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. the bad thing about Tessla's paint or glue. It's good. It sticks to everything. But now that I got the silos up and built, I'm gonna put this on just to keep it lined. Listen to that click click. That way, when they dry evenly, and well, this fits good. I mean, that's just shockingly. I'll set this off to the side for a minute. Yeah, those don't look too bad, I don't think. Come on. Yep. Exactly. You got it, Roy. Great minds think alike. God help us all. Okay. How long have I been up? Hour ago. Wow. Now this all, once I get this together and get it looking good on the seams over here, cause that's gonna drive me nuts. The rest of it looks like this and you got 4 seams. Yeah, that does make a lot more sense, don't it, Joe? I am gonna primer this and paint it and weather it over the next couple weeks. We'll build this, and I bet you that goes right there, huh? Golly, Goomba Paw. That way, I hate 45 walls because they never get them straight. I'll build this separately and paint it. We'll primer it and paint it, and we'll see where it goes during the week. How's that? Did I get it back? Okay, I should have got it back. Is that better? I thought I had it set for that mic on all of it, but I guess when I switched it didn't. Oh, I guess it ain't working. Okay. Is it working now? Okay. I guess when I switched it didn't switch. But I use this stuff once I do mine in the 3-step part, okay? It's weird, but I do it and I like the results. I use enamel primer. That way it prevents rust. I primer it. I let that dry, and then I come back and I put this chalk finish, it's ivory, on it. And then I come back with the pewter gray. Pewter gray. I add a little bit of white because it's too dark when it dries. And this is the one, this unit right here I made. This is PVC pipe. I still haven't painted the back of it. The difference in height. Now these are just going to be holding tanks for yeah, I hear your wife. These are going to be holding tanks for a wash room. When your tankers are emptied, they need a place to go wash, and if there's anything in it, they need a place to hold it. Okay, well that's what these are for. That's all handmade. This is piano wire. This is PVC ladder. These little outputs here are a little wooden dowel wrapped in I think it was a for sale sign that I used to wrap that. And the knots behind it is just a smaller wooden dowel. And same up here. Like I said, I'm not done with it because I still got to paint everything and weather it. But that's made out of PVC pipe. Once I get this to the stage of everything put together, you know, the silos, the buildings, next week we will try to do the conveyors and all that good stuff. All your good topping, vents, transfer vents, as far as that goes. But if you use pewter gray for your for your silos, country gray is too light. But if you add, I think it was a 3-to-1 ratio. You know, 1 drop of pewter gray to 3 white. Look pretty good on it. But I want to thank everybody that has stopped in today. I can't switch cameras because that mic ain't working. And that's a benefit for you all. I want to thank you all. Roy, when you hit that road, be careful. Watch out for idiots. There's enough of them out there, man. But from my house to your house, may the good Lord be with you and be safe. And we will catch you next Wednesday. True, Roy. Yeah. Yeah, that's the old style tankers. Tyco. Okay, but y'all be safe. I hope y'all join me next Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have the audio figured out. And be careful, be safe, keep playing